everybody. Thanks for joining us. Kathy Tooley, CEO of Tools for Success. Today, I want to talk about vertical alignment. Doesn't that sound so serious? Vertical alignment with curriculum. So, question for you. Think about what grade you teach. Think about the kids that are walking into your room today, tomorrow, this week, last week. Think about what you're going to teach today in math or science or social studies or English if you're one of the core teachers. Now think about this question. Do you know what students that came to you from the previous grade were expected to know in the same subject you're teaching today, in the same standard you're teaching today? And then another big question is, do you know what students leaving your classroom must know regarding this standard in order to be successful in the next grade level? Do you know those answers? Most of us probably don't. I know I taught for many years and I was very blessed. I taught high school Spanish and English, and specifically my Spanish department was really, really good. I taught second year Spanish, some first year. But it was critical for me to know when my students went on to third year Spanish, what did that teacher find as a weakness? Where did she find that students came in struggling? Because remember, her job is to take them up the next rung of the ladder. If they are weak on that step, she's got a lot more work to do. And I have to share something that I think is critical, so please, if you hear nothing else of this video, hear this. I was never, ever victimized or upset when that teacher of third year Spanish said to me, "Your kids come to me weak in." That never bothered me. In fact, I took it as a challenge and thought, oh, I can't have that. I can't have my students leaving me, whom I think I've prepared appropriately, and go to the next level and struggle because of one more thing I needed to do. So I would ask that teacher, tell me what piece you think I'm missing. Because we both know I talked about the standard. We both know I taught the standard. And she really just gave me a couple of little pieces. She said, could you belabor this point a little bit more? It took me no more time, maybe 10 minutes. And so I just made sure when I came to that standard, I really drilled in those couple of points that she needed me. I was talking about them before, but I wasn't really getting in there and focusing. You teachers know exactly what I'm talking about. And then I started asking her, how's it going now? She said, oh my goodness, I don't know what you've done, but it's perfect. I changed about 10 minutes of what I normally said. And it made all the difference. Can you imagine what your school would look like if that's what vertical alignment looked like? Because when we work with schools, as a company, that's what vertical articulation looks like. It doesn't look like an attack of your kids didn't know this. It looks like an opportunity. Where could you just shore up that little piece that you had? And it may even be as small as this. But boy, if you would close that, oh, the difference I could make the following year. Imagine if every teacher along your son or daughter's rung of the ladder spoke like that. How thrilled would you be to send your child to that school? To know that there's no such thing as gaps, that they just don't exist because the teachers are so in sync that there's no gap. There may be a little bitty bump where your child struggles in something, but that's okay. We'll shore that up. I would rather get on a boat with some nice water than get on a boat with swales that are getting me. And that's what happens to our students. Our students are stuck in swales because teachers are teaching in isolation. You know, ours has been a career that for so many years, we just went in and shut the door. And we did what we did. And nobody really cared. We didn't even know, we weren't creating the swales. I don't think any teacher went to bed every night and said, oh, I hope my kids are so not prepared for 5th grade. That's my goal as a 4th grade teacher. No one says that. But yet, data proves that there are massive, massive learning losses. And that isn't necessarily a learning loss, it's that information wasn't taught at the level appropriate for the next grade level. That's why I think vertical articulation is equally, if not slightly more important than you knowing your own standards. Gone are the days, ladies and gentlemen, that us walking around so proudly say, I know my 5th grade standards. They're gone. I just want to say to teachers when they say, I've been teaching 5th grade for 20 years and I know my standards like the back of my hand. I just really want to say to them, do you want a cookie? Because if you don't know fourth and you don't know sixth, you don't know anything. So I want you to think about today. Today, here's my assignment for you. Don't we love assignments? My assignment for you is this. How much do you know? Ask yourself this question. How much do I know about what students coming to me should know and what students leaving me must know? Because if you can answer that, you know your standards. Till then, thank you as always for joining me. Hey, do me a favor, share this button because I know you've got somebody that you're thinking, you need to hear this. Share this, like this, follow this, stay with us on the channels, and we'll have lots more of information for you. As always, thanks for joining us and have a fantastic day.